Hello YouTubers, hope you've all had a great Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry about the camera shaking. Just thought I'd show you what Father Christmas brought down the chimney for me this year. Nice little surprise. My good wife saw that I'd been looking at these on eBay and she purchased them for me, put the bid in and got them. I kind of knew she'd got them, but it's 40 figures and it's a foreign line box of foreign line figures, and there's some casualties in there as well as a set of casualty figures, and there's a British 1815 in the Belgique Shakos. So another welcome battalion. That's 3 battalions I've got now to paint up, British battalions. So you've seen the ones that I've started. So yeah, there's 40 figures here. I think I'm probably going to do this as a 30 and then carry some of the other figures over, use some of them in the other units to add a bit of variety to the compositions on the bases. So but yeah, person who ever had these kindly undercoated them. Then I'm going to manage with the white. I'm going to try and paint these with the white undercoat. I know it's like your black undercoat with some gamers is a little bit, it can mute the colours, but I don't know, I don't usually have any trouble with that, but I will try. I'll try these with the white undercoat. So that's the first thing I got. Pretty pleased with those. The other thing, now this is something I got while I was Christmas shopping for other people. I got these for myself. Found these down at a local second-hand book market, antiques market. Well, I'd say it's local, it's a few miles away. But yeah, really nice. And there's 3 of these, all on the guards. I'm actually doing the first foot guards at the moment, so these are really useful. I do like books about all the kit. I like to know about all the weapons, the kit, how it's worn, what it's for, what they carried in it. There's some nice colour illustrations inside. Sorry, on the cover and the back. Inside it's all mainly black and white illustrations of the kit, uniforms, and how it all goes together. So I really like those. Those are fantastic. Those will be a big help. Another thing I picked up, sorry about the camera shake because I'm had to hold this because it's quite big. I got this book, absolutely brilliant, for the sum of £2.20. Second-hand book again. I'm sorry if you can't really show you how good. There's some lovely colour plates inside as well of uniforms. There you go. That's the Prussian one. So you get all these lovely colour plates inside. Cavalry units, Landwehr. That's a nice one here for von Ketteringham if he's watching. Some of his Prussian boys. But yeah, and we've also got well, there's more of the Prussians. There you go. Lovely book. It's got a bit on the French, it's got a bit on the British, and there's the Brunswickers, Netherlands. There we go. So yeah, gives you a flavour of what it's like, this book. Scots Greys, British Cavalry. Fantastic little book. And for £2.20, I mean, I've got about 4 or 5 books on Waterloo already, but I mean, for £2, flipping heck, you know, it's cracking. Right, this is what I'm working on at the moment. My next 7 figures for this British Guards battalion, the 40 strong battalion. I think I mentioned that already. There we go. And these now, what I did yesterday, Boxing Day, fed up with eating food and mince pies and all that sort of stuff, so I came in here. I've basically just got the base colours on these now. There's got the basic red for the tunics, base coat for the flesh, and all the equipment at the back. Even the muskets you can't see too well. I've got the chestnut colour painting on. Same with the figure's face, and the hair's all been painted in chestnut. So what I'll do then is start adding the next layer of colours onto these to build up the highlights. Now this is probably the part that takes the longest, I think. You know, and it didn't take that long. I think I did it in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I've gone over these, tidied them all up. So these are all the flank companies. So there's light infantry. I've done the green plumes on some of these guys, and some of them got the base coat for the white colour feathers. I'll do that in like an off buttercream white colour for the plumes on those. Yeah, so they are basically done. So that's what I've been up to. The other thing I've been watching, thanks to Doug. I've been watching his videos, his battleground videos that he's been putting up, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I haven't seen those for well over 30 years since I've seen those. I was a kid on school holidays and I was about 7 years old when last time I saw them. Absolutely amazing to see those again. Absolutely, and understand he's even promised he might put some more up, and the Waterloo one. So if you're into your Napoleon, it's a must watch. I mean, you know, alright, the figures are nothing like the Perrys and stuff nowadays used, but the battleground of the actual tables that are using, the manner in which the games are played, it just, to me, it can't help but inspire to go on to do similar to, you know, to do something that myself. I know the hobby's probably moved on, but I think it's absolutely superb. I love the shiny figures, and so yeah, visit Doug's page. He's also got a blog, which dedicated to all things like old school gaming, and he's got some fantastic figures on there again in the style of Gilda, you know, and other painters. Superb site. So yeah, if you check out his webpage, he might put a link up to it on his page if he's watching. Thanks, Doug. And I think Ron Ketchingham was getting a bit excited about him as well, so he might even dig his Napoleonic out again soon. I doubt it though. I think he's Napoleonic out, but I think he might do a couple of little pieces for his Prussian army or something like that, or start a new army maybe. So anyway, thanks all for watching. I hope you've all had a great Christmas, and you know, you've enjoyed wrapping all your presents, and I look forward to see what you've had for Christmas. Okay then, ta-da.